Hey guys, this is Mrs. Pruitt, and I am going to show you how to use Kidblog today. When you go into join the class in Kidblog, you should have a join code like this. It will have the expiration date on it. It's a student. So down here at the bottom is the URL. You're going to click on it, and it will take you to where it says join code right here. And this is where you're going to type in this number right here. So I'm going to come over here. So that's what you're going to do. Then you're going to hit join. Since I've already joined, I'm not going to hit join right now. But that's where you're going to go. And if you all already have an account, if you've used it in Kidblog in the past, you just use your save login, and the join code will just open a new box on your dashboard, and I will show you what that looks like. So this is my dashboard. So when you log in, you'll have a box here, or however many boxes that you have for whatever classes you are signed up for. If you've been in classes in the past, you might have it here. The classes might be archived, but what you're going to do is you're going to come up in the corner, and it says enter a join code. So you can enter the join code here as well. So you can log in just if you go to the regular login and then hit join code, and then you just put the same join code, and then you're going to have the new class pop up on your screen, and you're going to be able to access that. So I'm going to use this generic one right here just to show you how this works. So you're going to come over here to the class, and you're going to go to posts, and then underneath here is comments. So I will explain that later, but you're just going to go into posts. And this is going to be the screen for your class. And you can do it a couple different views. You can have it as squares so you can see the picture, or you can make it long like this, or if you want to list, you can list it like this. Whatever you like to do the best. All right, so if you are supposed to create a post, you're going to come up here and it's going to say new post. So I'm going to click on new post, and a box pops up, and you can see this is what it looks like. Now, right here is where you can change your background color. You can see it has a lot of different ones. Then the texture in the background, you can change those. It's pretty cool. They give you a lot of different options. Okay, here is the font for your title. And the title font, see there's a couple here, and it kind of shows you how to use it. Okay, this is where it's going to be for your title. Something that you should know: if you do not have a title and you do not have anything typed in your box down here, it will not save. So you have to have both the title and something typed in here, even if you just go like this. Okay, you have to have something in there before it will save. Then this one right here is the post font, and this is where you would do your post. So the font, okay, posts, whoops, posts go here, period. And you have some options here as well. So here you can go center, left justify, right justify, undo, redo. You can come over here and do like bullet points. You can do the dots, bold it, italics, underline. You can change the color. If you're from my class, do not do it in these bright colors right here. If they are, I will not grade them because I cannot read them. So I don't care if you do them in a different color as long as it's a dark font. So this would be considered a dark font. Dark green would be considered a dark font. So just something that's easy for me to read. And then you have your size right here. Okay. Let me get rid of that right there. Okay, so posts go here. And then once you have that, if you want to, you can add an image. This image needs to, for my class, needs to represent what you're writing about. So if you are writing about, oh goodness, so if you're writing about something like Tuscany, you're going to go over here, you're going to click Add Header Image. You come over here to My Computer. Then you can either drag it into here or you can just click here. And then you're going to go find your picture. If it's on your desktop, Documents, this is where you're going to go to find it. And then I'm going to choose my picture of Tuscany. And then I'm going to hit Upload. Then it's going to say, is this the one you want? Yes, you can insert it, or maybe, oh crap, I got the wrong one. So you can actually delete it right here if you need to. So I'm just going to hit insert, and then there you have it. That is your header image. Now, let's say that you're running out of time. You can't finish right now, but you're not done. So you're going to go right here to draft. So you're going to click on draft. And it's going to save it like this. So when you go back out to your desktop right here, here it is. You can see that it is draft mode. That means nobody else can see it but you. If you are happy with it, if you're ready to post it for people to see, then what you're going to do is you're going to publish it. And I'm going to go back into edit so you can see this screen as well. So right here, you want to see what it's going to look like, you can hit review. Review also sends it to your teacher so that they can say, okay, this is okay, or no, this is not okay. I'm going to go back out to edit. And then if you are ready to publish, you're just going to come up here and hit publish. Then it's going to ask you, okay, who are you going to let see your post? Okay, maybe you just want your teacher to see your post for right now. So you can choose teacher and then you would hit publish. Let's say your teacher says, okay, publish it to all your classmates. You're going to click here, publish. We are not going to do this right now, but I'm just going to tell you what it is right now. Connections are if we give, let's say your parents a guest access to Kidblog, then they can come in and see the post that you have done. But we're not going to do that right now. And then when you do it, so for my class, you're going to hit classmates and you're going to hit publish. Okay, so now this is active. So whenever somebody logs into this class, they're going to see whoever's posts are published. And you can see this is published to class members. So everybody in this class can see your post now. The other thing is when you go in to look at people's posts, underneath of it will be a comment. Now down here, it still gives you the same options. I'm just going to put comment here. And maybe you want this just to be private between you and the person you're commenting on. If that's the case, you can just hit private and you can see it's private right here. But any comments that you make, it's going to automatically go to the teacher first before it is approved, because the teacher actually has to approve it before it will publish for everybody to see. But when you're done, you have to hit comment. If you don't, it will delete it. Okay, so it won't show up if you do that. And then you can see, since I have teacher, I can edit it, I can remove it, I can reply to it or unapprove it. If this is somebody else's comment, then I actually can go in and privately reply right here. Oh, here we go. So reply, see, I can do a reply. And then comment right here. So you can see that it is reply. And again, it's going to go to the teacher for approval before it's going to be public for everybody to see. Something else I forgot to show you guys. If you go out here, if you want to put a link in there to a web, like a web address, something like that. If you want to put like a YouTube video, this is where you're going to put this. My suggestion is to click open in a new window. The web address is where you want the link to take them. Right here is what you're going to title it. And then you would hit insert, and then it's going to show up here. Since I didn't put a URL in there, it's not going to show up. Maybe you want to connect it to, or connect something to your Google Drive. If you want to embed it, then you just go to Google Drive and then you sign in and choose what you want to add in there. And then like if you want to add a picture like you were doing for your header, you just go up here, open, upload. It's going to do the same process, insert, and then inside your post, it's going to do that. I'm going to hit update. So even after I publish it, maybe I forgot something or I need to correct something because my teacher says I need to correct it. So I'm going to go up, and it always gives you this edit option. If this is a class assignment for Google Classroom and you are ready to submit this assignment, this post for grading, right here, you click on it. It's going to say connect to Google Classroom. And then you're going to just choose whatever. You're going to obviously sign in, and then it's going to give you some options to submit it. Okay. I'm going to pause here. Okay, guys, back from a little short pause. You can see here I added a new article because I wanted something that you can actually read. So I'm going to come in here, and you can see I have my picture. I just went to a news website. See, I put my link right here to go to the website. And this is Ultra Blackfish. So I've got my title, and then I've got my information right here. Now, this is a special feature. You can see right here after the title, there's a little icon. If you click on this, it's going to give you some cool options. So they're giving you some tips right here when you first start. It says adjust voice settings here. Select the play button to begin listening. It says adjust text size, spacing, colors, and more right here. It says adjust number of lines to improve focus. And so I'm going to show you an example of all of these, okay? So the first thing is if you want it to read you what it says,
Ultra Blackfish have a natural invisibility cloak to evade detection. Over the years, researchers have made numerous attempts to make Harry.
Okay, so you can also go in here and change this to a male voice.
Harry Potter's invisibility cloak a reality. While
Okay, you can go in and you can speed it up.
While each version has been slightly better, none have come close to the one donned by.
You really don't want it that fast, but it's kind of cool that it also
by the young wizard.
You can see it's highlighting the word as it goes. Now, something that's kind of cool, if you click on the word because maybe you don't understand what the how it sounds or how it's supposed to be spoken, you can click
wizard.
on it, and it's going to tell you how it's pronounced. Sometimes, let's see if it will do this. Some of these will actually give you a picture. See right here, so it says make. It's going to give you a picture of somebody making something. Then if you go up here, you can adjust your text size however big you want it. You can increase your spacing or make it smaller. You can change your fonts right here. Down here, you can change the background color because everybody can see, read things better in different ways. You can even have some more colors down here. Right here, it can show you, it says show source formatting, but I'm not really going to get into that because that's something I've never really played with before. This one right here, grammar options, for teachers out there. Maybe you need to know what the syllables are. The syllables are the breaks in the words. So like Harry, if I go Harry and I count twice, I can clap twice for that Harry. That means there are 2 syllables. So if I click on this, it's going to show me this is where the syllable break is. So Harry, like I was just showing you. Maybe you want to do just parts of speech. Okay, what's the noun? So you can click on this. It's going to show you all the nouns. You can change the colors of the nouns. Okay, it's hard to see on this one. Okay, I can turn nouns off. Maybe you want to see the verbs. So I'm going to turn the verbs on, and you can do them both at the same time. Okay, it's going to do adjectives, adverbs, show labels right here. So if you have the show labels, it's going to say, okay, this is an adverb. Okay, this one is an adjective. This one's a verb. This one is a noun. So that is what this function is. Okay, so I'm going to shut these off. Then if you go right here, you have some different reading preferences. So you could do line focus. So maybe I want to just look at one line as it reads it to me.
Make Harry Potter's invisibility cloak a reality.
Okay. Maybe I want to see 3 lines.
A reality. While each version has been slightly better.
Okay. Then this one. Okay. Oops. I can turn that back off again. The picture dictionary, that was from the front where I was showing you if you, where you can actually see the pictures like this. Okay, that's how you turn that on, that feature. Maybe you want to see it in a different language. So if you can click here and you can choose whatever language, see Catalan, it does by word or by document. Oops. All right, so see right here, it will show you.
An,
Have.
an,
Have.
Then you can actually change the entire document.
aludí. Tenen,
Then it will actually read it for you too.
natural, capa d'invisibilitat per eludir la detecció.
Okay, and then if you come up here, you can actually switch back and forth between the two. So that is how you use Kidblog.